America, hello! Welcome to another episode of Good Time Gal. It's me, Caitlin Peluffo. I love you so much. Thank you for coming. Today on the podcast, we have Mr. Graham K, which happens to be his Instagram handle. So
double promo.
Yes, okay. This was a very bad intro. Graham is sitting next to me right now. Take a look at him. Oh, he's a sweet, good-looking, handsome
Thank you.
boy.
I used to work out.
Yes, he used to, but he has a shoulder issue.
Right.
Can't do it, but he can still dunk. Ladies! Anyway. We had a nice time on this podcast.
We had a great time. I had a really fun time.
And what's exciting is Graham has a new show in New York City. Say it out loud.
It's called Pete and Me, a non-depressing look at autism and family, and it is at Under St. Mark's Theater.
There we go. Okay, so make sure you check it out. Follow him on Instagram at Mr. Graham K. Has all the ticket links and everything you could possibly need to go see the show. It's very funny. He's very funny. And we had a good time on this podcast.
Had a great time.
So go see him live. Go see me live at Caitlin Peluffo on Instagram. My link tree is in my bio. All the ticket links are there. I'm coming to a lot of places that I can't remember because I don't know when I'm putting this out. But it's Kansas. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Rate, review, subscribe. If you leave a comment, it helps other people find us, and then I can get a new background. Wouldn't we like a new background if we could, get people to listen?
No, I like this mausoleum thing you have going on.
It's not great.
That's fine.
But it's fine. And then maybe I can give Fonzie a raise, huh? That's never going to happen. Thank you so much for listening. I love you very much. Go see Graham K live and go see me live and follow us on Instagram. And watch it for free on YouTube. Watch for free on YouTube. It's for free. Then you can see his tuft of hair in real life. Yeah, his mechanic's beard right there. Beard as in fake.
Yeah, I can't.
No.
I can't fix a car.
No, not at all.
Tried to fix my microwave.
Nope. You'll hear all about it. Enjoy the episode. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start with a fun little, I walk in immediately. I throw money at Fonzie. I'm having a day, okay? But I threw money at Fonzie. I didn't know he liked it. One time someone, I was bartending, someone went up on the bar. It was the boss's girlfriend, so I had to be nice to her. She gets up on the bar and she makes it rain on me. No. And then I have to bend over and pick up all these singles. It was so degrading. And I thought that I just did that to Fonzie, but then he was like, "This is great. It's raining tens." Yeah. I was like, okay.
He likes to feel like an object.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I'll objectify you, Fonzie. I'll throw all my money at you. I'll throw my phone at you when I pay you for Zelle. God. Okay.
Women definitely, your whole life is like that, so it gets annoying. But very rarely do we get to be, as straight men, get to feel like a sexy little boy.
Oh,
and
okay.
Sometimes it feels nice.
All right.
I don't know why I added little in there.
I don't know. It got upsetting.
Yeah. It made me, question.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but you're my guest, Graham K. Welcome to the podcast. He likes little boys feeling sexy.
Hello. Not a pedophile. I like
not yet.
my Hinge profile is set to 29.
Oh, that's pretty good.
As the highest.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. 30, too old. Yuck. No, 29 to.
That's good.
Well,
you might put it to lower because you want kids.
Yeah, but then I gotta find the sweet spot.
Okay.
Where I can maybe have kids one day, but I can also talk to them.
Yes.
I can talk to like the person I'm dating.
Yes, that's important.
Because sometimes you're like, do you remember, this Simpsons? And they're like, what's the Simpsons?
Yeah. You're like, oh no. They're like, you mean SpongeBob?
Yeah, you're like, I should go to jail. Yeah. You're like, how? They're like, I'm 25. You're like, oh, yuck.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of men would. Most men are just like as low as 18, which is horrific.
Really?
I've met a few comics who like to keep it on the lower side. They say that it opens the pool for bigger fish.
Opens the pool.
They want a koi pond full of all the women.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not crazy. I see a hot 25-year-old walking down the street. I'm not like, oh my God, no.
Well, you also, with Botox these days, you don't know who's 25 and who's not.
Yeah, because 25-year-olds are doing Botox.
Everyone
looks like they're 40 now.
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
them do it as preventative. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they never get the wrinkles in the first place to need
I heard that.
Botox.
Is that what you got?
I got a little Botox.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I can still move my eyebrows though. So
Yeah.
that's what's important. I still
Very
gotta be
good
able
skin.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I do a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you belonged on my Hinge profile.
No?
No,
Too young?
Too young.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
What are you, 28?
Give me money. I'm gonna throw it at him. I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
it at him. Yes.
I'm a sexy little boy.
Oh no. It goes bad again. It gets bad again. But Graham K, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. If you don't
course.
remember, he was here long time ago, pandemic time.
Pandemic time.
Yeah.
You were doing this in your old apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a real opportunity with that apartment to make something great, and we squandered it. So
What do you mean?
I could have made a whole studio out of that room,
Oh yeah.
and we just didn't.
Right.
We did.
That was a spare room.
Yeah, it was a spare room.
Perfect. There were a lot of like domestic disputes happening right on the other side of that window. So maybe
Yes.
it's better not to.
That is true.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
lived in a pretty rowdy part of town.
That day of that podcast, there was a woman on the next door over.
Mm-hmm.
So like 30 feet from where that window would be of of that studio,
Yes.
trying to get a man to come out so she could kill him.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Memories. She was pretty upset.
He did something.
He was not a sexy little boy. I'll tell you that.
no.
He
No,
was
no,
a
no.
bad older man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe she did something.
maybe. And she was feeling
Maybe she was
guilty.
about to do something.
Oh, I think she was, or
Yeah.
at least she wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was gonna hurt that man, but I don't think he came out. And we just reaped the rewards.
hmm
Reaped. How do you say that?
Reaped.
Reaped.
Yeah.
Reaped.
You can rep them. Represent those rewards. Yeah.
Reapy repped.
Yeah, I'm an agent for these rewards.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. They need rewards.
hmm
Oh boy, we're on one.
I'm so sorry.
I'm having a day.
Yeah.
I got a ticket today.
I'm not a pedophile
No.
again. I'd like to reiterate that.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
I think a pedophile gave me a ticket. I'll tell you that.
Probably.
Yeah.
For what?
I put it out there.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah, for having my registration expired.
By how many
only
days?
pedophiles give those tickets.
Yeah. Well, they are registered.
Yeah.
Pedophiles. They're big on registration.
I didn't know one was living so close.
Yeah. Now the tables have turned. Now I get to decide who's not registered. What is this car? A 2010?
No, it's 2018.
Oh, 2018.
Yeah, it's a 2018 a Honda Civic. It is fine. It is in great health. And it did. It passed the inspection with flying colors.
5-year-old Japanese.
That's how you like them.
That's what he says every time he writes a ticket. Ooh, a 5-year-old Japanese one. Not too many miles. That's good.
Oh,
What'd you
she's
say there,
got
sir?
a lot of money.
Nothing.
Oh my God. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Mr. Tick.
Mr. Tick. That's an inside joke.
Yep, we're having fun. We did just go to Denver High Plains together.
We did go to the High Plains
We
Comedy
had a
Festival.
great time.
We had a great time.
We had a good brunch, and you got rejected, which was so fun.
I got rejected. By which I got rejected several times.
Oh, several. I didn't know there was several.
Oh, you mean about I was talking about like the Raya date I had earlier, or the woman at the coffee shop when we were there. I was like, nice chains, and she was like, ugh.
And then Katie and I joke with her, and she's like, "You girls are so funny."
Yeah, and I'm just standing there,
I just like your jewelry.
just trying to have a
Yeah.
cute little time. you know?
Yeah, you were trying to have a cute little time,
Yeah.
and she was not having it. Only with the ladies she was having it.
That's fair.
What was your Raya date?
Where did I get rejected?
She was like, "We're open, but not. I don't want to." Remember the woman who drove you home?
Oh yeah. That time.
So you got rejected 3
I
times.
mean, when you're a single man, you just got to put it out there.
It's a numbers game.
You're getting rejected quite a bit. I mean, you just got to be like, okay. Oh yeah, so
Oh,
somebody drops me off at my hotel, and I'm like, yeah, do you want to hang out more? She's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. We're in an open relationship, but no. I was like, you rejected me twice somehow.
This one feels worse.
Yeah. Well, I have an open relationship, but no. That's what she said. I was like, oh, well, just one of those would have. Well, the second one would have been enough.
Yeah. You didn't need to add the second part.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the intricacies of your relationship.
And that's fair.
Oh.
I shouldn't have asked. I felt, I was like, meh, Hail Mary, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Also, you might have had a few brewskis.
I had a few.
And liquid courage lets you know. Give you a try.
Yeah.
You said, we'll give it a try. And then she said no, and it was in the most humiliating way possible.
And then he just started to go, okay. Well, I think I was trying to like be silly, and I was like, clean your car. And she's like, what? And I was like, bye. And I closed the door. I was trying to like diffuse it with a joke. She had like 3 empty water bottles. And I was like, clean your car. And then I like sounded like I was trying to be silly, but it sounded like I was like, well, your car sucks. And like, that's her view of it,
She was like, and we'll stay open, and I'll never go with you.
Yeah. I just
Oh my God.
remember being like, Graham, you idiot,
No. What's funny is that you're a good-looking guy, but you don't get rejected that often, or that harshly.
I get rejected quite a bit.
Really?
Oh, sure, I get rejected. Yeah.
But you're a hip cat. Look at this. He's got a tuft of hair coming out of his little tank top.
Might be too much.
Yeah. I mean, it is quite the tuft.
Yeah, it might be. Might be time for a trim.
I mean, you look like a mechanic. Did
Some
you
people like that.
inspect my car earlier, huh?
Yeah, you would not want me inspecting your car. This is all stolen valor
Yeah.
of mechanics. I'd be like, what? Yep. My hands are dirty. So I come out of there. You're like, what's the diagnostics? Like, oh, my fingies are dirty.
You kicked the tire.
Yeah.
Oh, not my sneaks.
Engine's not working.
Turn it on. Great.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. Here's my diagnostics.
Okay.
You need to see a mechanic.
And I should take off this shirt.
I should take off this shirt.
Carhartt shirt
Yeah,
is really misleading.
I should get some sort of a cashmere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweater vest. That's more my speed.
Mhm.
Well, that was fun. I was just talking to Katie Hannigan. She was the 3rd in our trio
That's right.
of friendship.
That was so
I should
fun.
make sure. That
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh boy.
Yeah, they just walked around rejecting me.
Yeah. No, Graham.
No.
But she reminded me we went to an open house together, which was so fun.
It was the highlight of the fest.
Yes.
Fest was great.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun after parties.
Yes.
A lot of cool people.
Yes.
And
-1 or 2 in the open relationship.
they're cool.
They're hip.
They're hip. They weren't part of the fest. And they're cool. But I assume he is.
Yeah.
He's obviously better than me. Anyway, so the thing is that we had a fun time. We had brunch, and then me and the old gals, we just saw it walk by an open house. And we walked into the open house. And then they thought we were in an open relationship.
Yeah,
with
they
that lady.
definitely
Look at this guy. What's he eating?
You paid it off so well because you were dressed like a hipster. So you could have gone either way. I look like trash, and Katie was also very
You did not look like
hipster-y.
trash.
Well, I didn't look like I belonged in a $1.5 million home, but you could have played the part. Katie could have played the part, and you were
Katie
asking
definitely
all
could've.
the right questions. You were like, "Are these original floors?" Or
Yeah.
you were doing all the heavy lifting.
I was curious.
And I'm going up and around. I'm like, only 3 bedrooms.
You're like, faucet works. Got good pipes here.
I'm kicking the
Yeah.
tires.
Now, do you have problems with flooding in the basement? Be honest. Is it sealed down there?
Yeah, I know it gets quite
Yeah.
rainy in
Yeah,
Denver. I'd
yeah.
like to know the truth.
Is my contractor wife?
Yeah. I went up to the top and I was like, this deck is too big. Who's going to maintain this? Just trying to find everything wrong. They had more
Yeah.
bathrooms than rooms.
That's the crazy thing about these modern, like, yuppie kind of houses. There's
Yeah.
just like 14 bathrooms, 3-bedroom. You're like,
Yeah.
who
pees
everyone's-
that much?
Who's shitting everywhere?
And who in such an emergency?
Yeah.
Just like, I'm on
can't-
the second floor. Go.
Yeah, I'm on the second floor. I can't go down. I can't go up or down.
I'm not going to make it.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm shitting, honey. I'm shitting on the steps again.
We should have put in the 8th bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The kitchen just has to take up a full floor.
Takes up a full floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house
Open
was,
concept.
didn't care for it.
Yeah.
I would have not paid for it. Even if it were free, not worth the property tax.
I know.
Actually, no, I would have taken it for free. And then sold it immediately.
Luckily for you and me, I'm saving up for a microwave. Mine just died.
Your microwave died.
I YouTubed a video how to fix it. Scared me. I'm gonna throw it on the outside.
Yeah, put it on the curb. Let someone else try and figure it
Yeah,
out.
Yeah. Let
Just
some.
a sign that says broken.
Yeah. Broken.
And then the link to the website that fixes it.
Yeah.
If you're willing.
If you're willing, I found a good link.
Yes. Just I get scared. My fingies.
My fingies.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
I won't turn on.
All right. That'll
Got
do
nothing.
it. You got no juice.
I was microwaving my oatmeal, trying to stay regular. And
7 bathrooms.
7, yeah.
Use 'em up.
Yeah. And I only got halfway through the oatmeal. And then what? I'm hungry. Do I eat the oatmeal? What's it gonna do to my tummy? This half cooked oatmeal. That was an afternoon. Anyway, I need a wife. Yep. The lonely, lonely man in his oatmeal, staring at his microwave. So what I did is I boiled water in the electric kettle, and I dumped it on the top of this half-cooked oatmeal.
Yeah.
And then I read the package, and it's like you need to boil it in water for like 10 minutes. So then I dumped that slurry in a pot, turned that thing on, and then it just turned into goo. But I was really hungry, so I just ate the goo. And
Oh my God, Graham.
yeah, and I had an interview, I think it was some Zoom thing. And I was just eating goo in it. People were like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oatmeal." And they're like, "Doesn't look like oatmeal." I was
It's
like,
paste.
"It's too long. My microwave broke. Now I'm eating goo."
How expensive are microwaves?
They're not expensive. I'm not really saving up for one. I just, I'm always on the road, and it's like it'll be there on Sunday, but no, it's gonna be there on Saturday, and there's just a microwave outside.
Yeah, someone's gonna take your microwave.
Yeah.
Do you like your neighbors, or are they thieves?
I love my neighbors, but my ex is pretty sure one of them stole her expensive jeans from the dryer.
Oh.
Yeah, so everything has been great in my building, but I'm like, one of these people knows jeans and is a stealer. And I'm looking at all their hips. None of them can fit in there.
No, none of them.
No.
It must have been a niece or a nephew.
It must have been a niece or a nephew.
Yeah, kids just coming in, swooping in, doing
if
a dryer drive-by.
If you're going to steal, they were already vintage. So 2 other people have owned these pants. You're going to steal these doubly vintage pants, doubly worn pants, used pants.
Yeah.
You're going to steal a microwave.
Well, honestly, if the pants are going in the dryer, they're not that expensive. I'll tell you that. If they're expensive pants, they don't go in the dryer. They hang dry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I have a problem with her whole thesis.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I think they were just glorified Levi's. That's what I think.
I think they might have been.
And I think she misplaced them.
Let's not get into that. It's
You say the word X, and I'm ready to throw a table.
great person.
All right?
Yeah. Sometimes, listen.
Any ex. It could have been Mother Teresa you were dating, and I would have been like, no, I'm on Team Graham.
I've lost pants.
I don't even know who your ex is. And I'm like, fuck her.
Yeah. Listen, we've all lost pants. We've all blamed the neighbors.
I I think she shit her pants.
Yeah.
And had to get rid of them and blamed it on the neighbors. Again, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who she is.
I've never had a girlfriend. No one would have me. I get rejected quite a bit.
He does get
I make
rejected.
up girlfriends. I buy them pants.
I don't think you've ever had a girlfriend in your goddamn life.
No.
Nope.
No.
I think a lot of swings for old grandma and a
Yeah.
lot of misses.
Yeah.
He's trying to hit a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
he's got a stick.
Will you fuck me? I'll fuck someone, not you.
Oh.
I'm allowed to fuck anyone I want. And I will not fuck you. Oh. Didn't need a backstory.
Yeah. What was it? How did you get rejected on Raya? What was that situation? You met someone in Denver?
This is a funny story.
Okay.
This isn't Denver.
Okay.
This is a different story.
All right.
So we go on a date.
Great.
It goes well.
Love it.
A little kissy after.
Oh, smooch.
Hello. And then I'm on the road, and then I have a couple days in the middle, and I'm trying to. The only day that worked out, I had a show, and it was only a second date. I'm inviting you to a show. That's weird. I get that. And then it's but it's like a burlesque show,
Okay.
you know, in a fun part of town, and it's half comedy, half burlesque, and it's like more of like a show than like a comedy show.
Okay.
And we could just leave after and get a drink and whatever. I was like, show up halfway through, you know, stay for like half an hour. Anyway, I go up, I perform, I do well. I know when I'm not crazy. I know when I do
Yes.
badly.
Yes.
And then we're hanging out, and she's like touching my leg before and everything. And then I go up, sit down, and then after 3 minutes, she goes, "I gotta go, and I can't explain why."
What?
I go, "What?" I go, "What?" She goes, "I can't explain why I gotta go." I go, "Okay, I hope you're okay." And then she leaves. Never see her again.
Ever?
I texted her the next day. I'm like, "I hope you're okay." And she said that she had an edible and it was like too strong.
Okay.
But I still have never seen her again. And it definitely was right after my set. And I had a mutual friend there, and I was like, Julie Haladkowitz from LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I was like,
great gal.
she was on the show, same comedy show, and I was like, I feel like I did well. She was like, "You did well, yeah, for sure." I was like, "Did I say anything that was like weird or anything?" And she was like, "No, and I was like, "It was after my set." She goes, "It was after your set, yes."
Sometimes, did you talk about an ex during your set, or even dating during your set?
I think I may have, yeah.
Because that might have, in the edible brain, might have triggered something saying, "Oh, he will talk about me one day, and I don't want that. I have to leave." That could have been what happened.
You know, I think I might have said like, you know, because I think I might have said I want to have kids one day. That's all I said. Yeah.
And she was 22 at the time, so she.
No. My settings.
I know.
No,
Okay,
no.
so she was 29?
24. No, she was 29.
29. Okay, she's probably. Oh, so that might have been. Had you guys talked about kids the first date?
No, I'm not going to talk about kids.
You got to talk about kids the first date.
Really?
Graham, if you're serious, you got to talk about kids the first date. Don't waste your time. Get in there.
Really?
Yes.
Seems very intense.
No. It's like, get it out of the way so that you're not, because you're probably paying for the meal.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You're a nice fella. Okay. He's a tall man.
Nice fella. Want her to sleep with me.
Either way, you're paying for the meal.
Paying for the meal.
So,
Yeah.
don't waste your money. Get it out there.
Yeah.
Hey, just want you to know, eventually I would like to have kids. If that's not in the cards for you, I think we should skip it.
Yeah.
Save
Yeah.
your time and
No,
your
you're right.
energy.
You're right. Hey, I did it the second date.
In a very backhanded way.
Elaborate scheme.
Yes.
I set up a whole show with male strippers, female strippers. I saw a lot of dong I didn't want to see, just to get that out there.
Was there a male dong?
Male
dong.
Male dong, yeah.
Yeah, on the burlesque show, you don't.
Well,
get that a lot.
there was a a gay gentleman wearing thongs.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not real dongs.
No, not.
One guy, he had a dong. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hefty guy.
No.
Hefty dong.
No. Oh, hefty dong. Yes.
Yes.
Skinny little guy. Sometimes the skinny guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
yeah.
from playing hockey.
Oh.
It's the guys you never expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have this confidence that you
Yeah.
don't even. You're
Yeah.
like, why is this skinny guy
Yeah.
just going up and talking to ladies?
Yeah.
It's got a hidden treasure.
He's got an absolute hammer.
Yeah. One time
Yeah.
when I had first started doing comedy, I did this show at Inkwell Tavern in Brooklyn. It's a black room. Okay. I went and I did it, and I was opening for what I thought was a male comic. His name was Mustafa, and he was a stripper. I was opening for a stripper.
Okay.
And so we did the comedy show. All right. Everybody had a nice time.
Yeah.
And then all the ladies were polite to me because
Oh, it was a stripper for women.
it was a stripper for women. So all the ladies were polite to the comics that were going on because they were waiting for Mustafa. And then they put their chairs in a circle after the comedy was done. And then he came out and he zeroed in on me because I was a comedian. And he lifted me up.
Oh boy.
And he was like, "Who's laughing now, funny girl?"
Yeah.
And then he's like dry humping me against
You're like, this is my job.
yeah.
This has to be some sort of workplace violation. I'm getting lifted upside down and getting dry humped without my consent.
Yes.
What a funny job.
Flipped up. I believe my thighs were around his face like this. And then he flipped me over back and then dry humped me from behind.
How was that?
It was insane.
Yeah.
Because he was just wearing the thong and it was the biggest outline of a penis I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
It was
Mustafa.
like an arm.
Yeah.
It was a whole arm. And then he also had like fringe on it. So it just looked even longer. It was crazy.
And what did HR say about this?
They said, "That's what you get, funny girl."
The guy named Ricky who runs the bar said, "I'm out of cigarettes."
Yeah.
What? Oh.
It was wild. And then he just went around the room and everybody who had $1 or had money got dry humped and basically face fucked by Mustafa.
You got a free one.
I got a free one. Yeah.
What were you thinking? Were you like, this is kind of hot, but mostly weird?
I was shocked.
Or just, this is,
I
I feel violated, I don't like this.
I didn't think that. I was in shock and I knew it was all for fun. You know, like it was, but I honestly didn't know who Mustafa was. So when he came in,
I forgot.
I
You
didn't
thought it's some
know.
opener.
Yeah. I was like, oh, is he doing like an interactive thing, this comic? Like, what's happening?
Black comedy sure is different. You're just getting railed. Well, I don't want to say anything culturally insensitive. Just getting dry humped.
It was wild. I have pictures from that night. Another comic, she was into it. She knew what it was. I had no clue. She was on the ground. Her legs were spread open. He's dry humping her. She's throwing dollars in the air.
It's better. It's. I guess it's better when you know it's only other women watching and you outnumber the man.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a semi-safe space, I guess. You know,
I
there's not
mean-
just some leering guy. Just hey.
Oh, Mustafa could have taken all of us. He was so jacked.
Yeah.
He was just like muscle on muscle on muscle. And he was beautiful and very sweet. Like he was nice. After, hi, that was, how are you? I saw your skit. It was very funny. Like just so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
And
Mustafa, you're hard.
yeah.
Well,
It was crazy. It was one of the craziest nights. And I've never seen women go crazy like that.
yeah, I've never been to but I've seen the and I've heard stories that like a women's strip club is like way more of a vibe.
It
And
is.
A men's strip club is like kind of like there's like a weird energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like hey, we're all privately just like oh, it would be nice to be in there. And then women are like, woo, like
Yeah.
it's a collective thing.
Yeah. Humper!
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a slut!
Yeah, did
You
they
know?
say that?
Yeah. Oh my God. And it's just,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a woo! And
interesting.
everybody's touching everybody. It was wild. I want to go to that Chippendales show at the Comedy Cellar Rio.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to go, but no one will go with me.
Why not?
Ugh, I don't know. I'm always there with a bunch of straight men.
I'll go with you.
Yeah?
I'll see some dongs.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there going, oh yeah, I'll do that. then they'll have me.
Yeah. Oh, what girl could resist?
All I need is a better body and face.
And a bow tie.
And a bow tie. Oh,
just around the neck.
that I can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have to shave my chest probably.
No, some women like the hairy chest. It's very Pierce Brosnan. My grandma would be all over it. She would lick you up and down. My grandma.
Perfect example. Thank you. Thank you.
My grandma's quite the flirt. She was getting physical. She's 98 years young.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
She was getting physical therapy.
Love that you have a grandma.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yes, she's great. And she just broke her hip, but she's getting better. She's way better. And her PT guy came in. I forget. I think his name is Francis or something like that. And he takes her blood pressure, and it was a little high. And he goes, Jane, your blood pressure's too high. And she's like, see what you do to me?
Oh, yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Grandma Jane. We're all just a bunch of sluts.
I had someone's mom, like boomer mom.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Do I know you?" And I go, no.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of guys have this face. She goes, "Lucky guys." The comic was like, "Mom."
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Would you?
She was slick.
Yeah? Slick?
She had like lines. Like I was like, if I had that amount of game, I'd be in that car. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'd be heating up that car still.
Oh, was she Boomer mom? How old is Boomer? 60s?
Like 70.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good for her. Have you ever dated an older woman?
My ratio is 29 to 69.
69?
No. Well, yeah. When I was a young boy, I was like
a sexy
barking.
boy?
I was a sexy young boy. I was probably like 26.
Okay.
And I was handing out tickets on McDougal Street
Got it.
for a comedy club that doesn't exist anymore.
Good.
And this woman walks down the street,
Mm-hmm.
and she's pushing like a stroller, and with a teenager in it. No, I'm kidding. And she goes, and I'm like, do you want a ticket? She's like, what's this? And she's like, give me a call, whatever. And then we had like a summer fling.
Oh.
Yeah, and she said she was 39, but I think she was like, early 40s.
Okay.
And she might have been like 18, 17 years older than me.
Fun.
And it was very exciting.
Yeah, you had a fun time?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, a real woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you meet the kids?
Yeah, I'm their dad now. No, I never met. I had to leave. She had to wake me up in the morning and be like, "Kids are coming over. This is my night out, like my night off." And
So it was like a weekly thing.
yeah, it was every Saturday after comedy was over. I'd have to walk to her house, and
That's
if I didn't
great.
show up, she'd be like, "You have to come."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
I love a schedule though.
Sometimes I was like, I can't, and then
Would you be
my
mad
friends
at
would
you?
be my friends would be like, Graham, there's this woman. She's like, I'm like, I can't. She's like, Graham, she is so pretty. You have to go up. I'm like, I know. I'm like, all right. Yeah.
Wow.
She was like one of these like ladies. She's like Italian,
Mm-hmm.
and she like from Italy, but like been living in America for a long time.
Yeah.
And she used to be like a game show, like when they like open boxes, like one
Yeah.
of these.
Oh, like
there's like a
the-
row of models or
Mhm.
something.
Yes.
She was like one of those ladies in like for an
Wow.
Italian show.
Oh, so and Italians already are gorgeous.
Yeah.
From Italy, not these American little jabronis.
Yeah. It was a very much like a New York moment. I remember being like, Graham, when you are 80, remember this.
Yeah.
Because you've if anything, you get rejected in a car in 10 years, just remember you had this time.
Yeah.
10 years,
mean-
15 years. I shaved off a couple years there for the listeners.
You know what you're not shaving? Your chest.
No, hey,
Thank you.
no, but I shave other stuff. It looks like a donut down there.
Ew, gross.
Can you imagine?
Just for nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Brr.
Yeah. Is this what you want?
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Now I do a nice fade. I did do a fade. I think I perfected a fade.
No, don't do anything.
Nothing, just
crazy.
full man bush?
It would look crazy.
You got to trim it a bit. You don't want to see what it
But your
naturally is.
hair is so long, and then it trims down there, and then it goes back to long. Imagine you have hairy thighs.
Yeah, it's not like this.
No?
No.
All right. Still, but look at your arms.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a monster.
No, you're fertile. That's what. Is it hair fertile or not hair fertile?
Fertile, yeah. It means I have more testosterone.
Yeah, you got a lot of testosterone.
You couldn't say that word? Fertile. Yeah, you got a lot of testosterone. What is that?
I had a stumble.
You had a stroke.
Sometimes we're not perfect. Okay, Graham? Testosterone.
Yes.
I was trying something new.
I'm hirsute.
I wanted to sound like I had a stroke.
Yeah.
Sentence and see how it felt.
Yeah.
Well, Graham, we're nearing the end. Look at this. Look at that. 6 minutes and 15.
Should we talk about my
14.
show?
Yeah, I think we should talk about your show. This is pretty exciting. You got a one-man show coming up.
Yes, I do.
It's about your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm doing an off-Broadway show
Got
in
it.
New York City,
Mm-hmm.
and it is about growing up with my disabled brother. I'm his only sibling,
Mm-hmm.
so taking care of him and what it means to take care of an autistic sibling and live with someone who has a disability in your family,
Mm-hmm.
and also what it means for the future when my parents, pass of
Mhm.
natural causes, or I go up there and shoot them in the head. Either of those two things. I will have to go
Mhm.
home
Mm-hmm.
and take care of my brother, probably.
Really?
And so it's basically autism awareness.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a lot of the times when you Google autism and what it means and what it's like, nothing funny comes up.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a funny resource. It's an hour and 10 minutes. It's real stories, funny stuff, heartfelt stuff. It's, different than my stand-up. My stand-up, basically it's my new headline set with a 45-minute headline set of stand-up with an added 25 minutes of feeling in there and a
Mhm.
story arc and stuff.
Mhm.
So, you'll laugh, you'll cry. I'm really, really proud of it. I think it's the best work I've done.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 5 shows left of this run at the Under St. Mark's Theater in the Village, 7 p.m. October 5th and 7th and 12th, 13th and 14th, right? That's 5 more dates. October, check it out. Or I'll kill myself. How about that?
I think that's
Blood's on your hands.
yeah. That's a great second scenario.
Paste Magazine says it has impeccable narrative work. It gave me 9.1 out of 10.
That's great.
I think it's 10. I hope it's 10 and not 100.
It's got to be 10.
Gotta be 10.
It's got to be 10.
Yeah.
That's great. Congratulations. I know
Thank you.
from watching your stand-up, I know you have a few jokes about your brother, and they are very, very funny.
Thank you. They're in there.
The Bert and Ernie one is
Yeah.
great. I believe you just posted that online, so check him out on Instagram. What's the Instagram account?
Mr. Graham K. Graham is spelled like the cracker, Graham, and then Kay. So MrGrahamKay.
Brought to you by the letter G.
Well, here's the thing. Mr. Is it Mister? K, is it just the letter K?
Oh.
Graham, no one in America knows how to spell Graham. They all go Gram.
No.
10 out of 10 times. Gram happened twice today.
Really?
Gram and then K. Like there is both my first and last name are so confusing to people. I will go. We'll go outside and I'll go. How do you spell Graham K? And they'll go Greg Gerg.
I love Greg.
I love Greg Gerg.
Greg Gerg's great.
Oh, great
He's
guy.
on Hulu, right?
Yeah. He's on Hulu. He's doing great. A lot of followers. A lot of followers.
Viral, right?
Yeah, shit. left.
I know. You got outbeat by Greg Gerg.
Oh, he's good.
Well, definitely go check out the show. Graham is so funny. And anything else you want to promote?
Just follow me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And
Go see
follow
him
me on
live.
YouTube. I have 2 comedy specials on YouTube. My latest one is at youtube.com/GrahamKComedy.
Beautiful.
So just Google my name and the name
Spelled
of the
the correct way.
special. You spelled the correct way. You can spell it any way you want. Greg Gerg will come up.
I love Greg.
He's got great gardening tips. Anyway, so yeah, it's called the comedy special that's on YouTube is called Live in a Bowling Alley. But if you are in New York area, come see my show called Pete and Me, a non-depressing look at autism and family.
That's great. Beautiful. Clap him out, everybody. Graham K, everybody. Graham
clapping
K.
for myself.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
why not?
Mhm.
It's self-esteem. All right. You've been rejected so much. Clap for yourself.
I've been fine.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
I've been fine.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Goodbye. I love you.